Good evening, all of you. In central India and northern India, there is a cold wave. Here also at Amravati, Vidarbha. Yesterday temperature was below 6 degrees also. And in South India, it did not happen. But there is change in the intensity of the solar light due to climate change and global warming. Just we have seen that at New Delhi, there is a great agitation of the farmers' organizations against 3 laws which are passed in the parliament last time about agriculture. And day after tomorrow, there is a meeting with the government of India. So maybe something will happen, but we should not take any chance to expect any solution, because there are this agitation actually in between the government of India and the farmers' organizations. That Delhi battle is not in between the BJP government and opposing parties. Even that agitation is not basically against these 3 laws. I think that this is a conflict. This is the battle between 2 philosophies: capitalism and communism. Capitalism says open economy. What are the income sources will be concentrated in the hand of the capitalist? Maybe agriculture production also, income also. Corporatization of every income sources. That is the capitalism. Corporate farming is the one part of that capitalism. On the other side, communism says that all income sources should be concentrated in the hand of the government only, or will be distributed in the mass. Distribution of the income sources in mass, it is totally impossible. It is proved. But what are the amendments are done in the Indian Constitution, and Indira Gandhi started socialization of the Indian economy to take the income from those who are having excessive income as a taxes, and that should be distributed to the lower income area so that these exploited people will be regulated. It is called subsidy. 2 rupees kg wheat, 3 rupees kg rice. That is the program of that socialization of the Indian economy, actually. But when we search throughout the world, we will not see any best model of capitalism and also the communism, socialism in entire world. There is no best model. Basically, capitalism can be accepted when the gap between rich and poor will be neutralized. Then we can say capital is the best economics in the world. But it is not happened. We have seen now the gap between rich and poor is intensify again and again. The rich are becoming again more richer with jet speed. But lower income sources, people are not jumping more. They are walking now, just they are coming on the cycle. It's a big gap. And I think that it is not the symptom of best capitalism. On another side, the communism was actually modelized in Russia, China, Cuba, Romania, Czechoslovakia, and other East European countries. Now, there is no best model of Marxism or communism in entire world. If both economics are not existed as a best model, how we can accept? So Delhi battle is not giving the perfect message to the people of India that they are having the solution to solve all the problems which are faced by the farmers community and also the consumer community in the cities. Agriculture Marketing Committee, Produce Marketing Committee, APMC, may be continue or may be neutralized. I don't know. But the purchaser may be inside the APMC, Agriculture Produce Marketing Committee, or outside the APMC. Maybe he will come to you to purchase your agriculture produces. He is a businessman. He is not a saint, Sant Mahatma. So he will not think about the benefit of the farmers community. He will think only the benefits of himself. When there will be no competition of the government in the open market, and the open economy, free economy. And free economy says that there should be no interference of the government in the market. All the decisions will be taken by the market, open market. That means there will be no minimum supply price. Capitalism says. Government will not purchase on the subsidy, capitalism says. Now, purchaser may be inside the APMC or outside APMC. He will try how the rates will be fallen down so that they will purchase on the cheaper rates. They will dump in the godowns. There is no restriction now. And they will create artificial deficiency of the commodities. And when demand will be more and supply will be minimum, prices will be high and they will take benefit the high prices. It has happened in the past, we have seen. Government of India declared near about 2000 rupees minimum support price for wheat. Okay, it is a big decision, not a problem. Within these 3 years, 4 years, the minimum support price is going up, increased by the government of India. We will congratulate the government of India. Congratulate, definitely. But it is a minimum support price. It is not a real support price. Which is the real support price? If we will calculate the real support price of 1 kg wheat, I have calculated it, then we see that the cost of production of 1 kg wheat in chemical farming is near about 40 rupees per kg. 40. That means cost of production, real cost is 40 rupees and minimum support price 20 rupees. I think there's something wrong in the system. But we have the solution. In Subhash Palekar Natural Farming Mass Movement, we are selling naturally grown wheat by 40 rupees kg, 50 rupees per kg. Straight to consumer without any middleman. No. Straight to consumer. Even we are converting that wheat naturally grown in the flour, and that flour of the wheat is sold by 60 rupees per kg. All the money is coming in the pocket of the farmers, not going in the pocket of the middleman. This is the real way to give the benefits to the farmers community. Chemically grown rice, 35 rupees per kg. Naturally grown rice, we are selling 70 rupees, 80 rupees per kg. There is a big demand. Chemically grown jaggery, 30 rupees kg. Naturally grown jaggery, 80 rupees per kg. We are selling. Great demand. Even when the rate of the banana was 4 rupees per kg in the open market, natural banana was sold straight to consumer with 20 rupees per kg. This is the perfect way. Why the city consumers are willing to give double prices to naturally grown products? Why? Because nobody wants to die with the cancer, diabetes, heart attack, corona. They want to survive. They want to right of the alive, right to alive. And they know very well the fact, the reality that poisonous food given by chemical farming and organic farming is the main cause of the diseases. So they want poisonless food, nutritious medicinal food, We are supplying. We are supplying. Nobody wants to die of the cancer, diabetes, heart attack, and corona. So they are willing to purchase on high cost. Purchasing power. This middle class, higher class and higher class is having the great purchasing power by means of the 7th pay commission, 6th pay commission, and also IT sector. They are willing the best price, even throughout the world. Throughout the world. And that's why if we are producing our own product, under Subhash Palikar natural farming. Suppose I will give an example. Chemically grown sugar cane purchased by sugar mills 3,000 rupees ton. 3,000. 1 ton sugar cane minimum 1 quintal jaggery. Minimum 10% recovery. But in Subhash Palikar natural farming, more than 12%, 18% also. Local variety. That means from 1 ton sugar cane we get 120 kg jaggery, and we are selling 100 rupees jaggery powder. 100 rupees jaggery powder. That means 120 multiplied by 100, 12,000 rupees per ton sugar cane. We are getting the price 12,000. Minimum 10% recovery, 10,000 per ton. 3 times more. If the conversion cost you can avoid, 3 times more rate are given by our own jaggery unit. Sugar mills 3,000 rupees per ton. Our sugar cane we are getting 10,000 rupees per ton. Small unit. Jaggery industry, small unit, cottage industry. Morning, a 5 feet diameter of the quantum. Morning, after taking the breakfast, 2 members of the family cut down 600 kg of the sugar cane within 2 hours or 3 hours. In the same farm, our unit is ready. Jaggery manufacturing unit, small. After lunch, 3 persons, father, mother, and son, are manufacturing jaggery. Only 3 persons. Within 3 hours. Within 3 hours. 75 to 80 kg jaggery they get. And there is great demand. The cut down sugar cane is transported by bullock cart from the sugaring plot to the jaggery unit, and manufactured jaggery is transported to the home by also bullock cart. no mechanism. Mechanization we have reduced in large extent. That means production, job creation, manufacturing unit, and selling unit also straight to consumer. If we are producing our entire produces under what's called natural farming, naturally grown, poison-free, nutritious, medicinal, we are processing in a home and selling entire process product to the consumer state without any mediator. Tell me, where the APMC is required? Where market system is required? Where the influence of the government is required? And where capitalism and communism is required? So I think that it is the best model to give the benefits to the farmers. I always give one example how farmers are exploited in large extent. Chemically grown tomato, when the farmers sell in the APMC, 2 rupees kg. The purchasers are purchasing hawker 250, 2.5 rupees kg. He washed tomatoes very well, clean it by the cloth, and he's selling tomato 40 rupees per kg in the posh quality. This 38 rupees is not coming in the pocket of the farmers. 38 rupees are going in the pocket of the middleman. Full chain, APMC and all chain. But if we will sell naturally grown tomato straight to consumer on 35 rupees per kg, chemically grown 40 rupees, naturally grown 35 rupees, less. But entire 35 rupees are coming in the pocket of the farmer. And that 2 rupees tomato in the APMC purchased by the big company, and they manufacture tomato sauce, tomato ketchup, tomato chutney, tomato pickle, and that sauce is sold by 600 rupees per kg. 600. Tomato 2 rupees kg in the pocket of the farmer, and 598 rupees coming to pocket of the manufacturer. This is the free economy. This is the free economy. Capitalism based on the exploitation and corruption. ₹2 per kg farmer, 600 per kg capitalist, a big gap between rich and poor. 10 rupees cost of production of tomato, farmer is getting 2 rupees. That means gap between rich and poor is intensified. So, what has happened in New Delhi, we are not against. And I think that day after tomorrow, there is a meeting with the government of the farmers' movements leaders. There should be some solution. It is very essential to get the solution very earlier. We are not against that agitation. We are not against one party, Government of India. We are not against another party, the farmers' organizations leaders. We are supporter to them. Both. We are not. Because we are giving the message, solution is not be given by the parliament. No. Solution will not be given by any government. Because solution is in the hand of the farmers and consumers. Nobody is going to farmer to ask what you want. Nobody is coming to farmer. And no, farmers organization is asking to farmers what you want. One slogan, we want 50% more than the cost of production. Cost of production 40 rupees per kg. 50% more, that means 60 rupees per kg. Is it possible to give the minimum support price 60 rupees per kg? No. Totally impossible. Entire economy will be collapsed. Entire economy will be collapsed. So we will not claim that government side is wrong, and we will not claim that the farmers organization also on the wrong side. They want assurance. They want assurance. In Vidarbha, Amravati district, Anjangaon Surjit Taluk, one Ashok Bhoyar, orange grower, purchaser came to him to purchase the orange. They have decided the rate. They come with the unit and they harvested the oranges, loaded in the truck. Truck was packed, and they not given money. Not given money. Deliberately, they have taken the sign on the receipt that Ashok has received the money. Deliberately, with hammering. He was alone. And he has gone to police station to do the report. The news is that police also has given the misconduct to him. No single rupee he got. And he was punished by the purchaser and in the police station. He committed suicide. Younger committed suicide. He has written note on the name of Bachchu Kadu, a assembly member of Maharashtra Assembly, that I am committing suicide. This is the history. He is committing suicide. Next day, His younger brother, heart attack, died due to that incident which happened to his elder brother. Free economy, purchaser coming deliberately, they are taking the signature, they are punishing. What is this free economy? It is happened throughout India. Purchasers are not giving the money. And when you go to court, in the court, date to date, date to date, date to date, the case will be continued and no justice will be given immediately. You want immediate money. How free economy can be accepted by the farmers? So, the influence of the government in the market is essential. If the prices are fallen down on lower level, government has to come forward to purchase on minimum support price so that farmers can get minimum support price. But in capitalism, it is not accepted. Capitalism, World Trade Organization, globalization said no influence of the government in the market. Market will decide their own decisions. No interference of the government. Ashok Bhuyar is the example. So, in our mass movement, we will not depend upon the laws, upon the government decision, and upon the market system. We will establish our own path in which there will be no any influence of the market, open market, free economy, globalization. No. Corona has changed entire economics in entire world. Even Corona has changed all attitudes of the so-called scientists and technologists and decision makers. Corona is a punishment given by the God to the human who has established parallel system against a God created natural system. And God has given the punishment in the form of the Corona. Maybe vaccination now would be given to every global people. But vaccination is not the solution to solve the Corona problem, I think. Since 4 months, not today, You listen my speech. Since 4 months, I am giving the warning that due to the climate change, the internal mutation process is started in the viruses, pathogenic bacteria, insects, birds, animals, and human beings also. Genetical changes, natural mutation. Today, corona, okay. Due to this impact of the climate change, new strain of the corona will come up. Since 4 months, I am warning. Corona, new strain, new species of viruses are developing by internal self-mutation process. And yesterday it is proved in Britain, 2 new corona are developed. It is spreading very fastly and more dangerous than this corona. So, self-mutation is the reaction of the body to survive against the hazardous impact of the climate change and global warming. Everybody want to survive. Nobody want to die. Every race want to continue the race in future. That's why to survive in the hazardous impact of this climate change, this coronavirus is changing forms and coming in new form. New strain. Now in England, what the new strain is developed with self-mutation process. What is the new strain? In human cell, there are genome, box of the genes, which are responsible for every activity, every human body activities and characters. DNA, deoxyribonucleic acid, DNA, a genome complex including all genes, deoxyribonucleic acid, and RNA, ribonucleic acid. This virus is RNA. New strain or coronavirus is RNA. How these RNA are developed? Viruses are developed. Some amino acids are coming together and they are forming new body, that is RNA. In the new strain of this corona, 4 amino acids are coming together and they form new body, that is corona. And they have fixed the places, sitting chairs, number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, fix in natural system. When air quality index of the air well below 30. That air, pure air, natural air. So, entire body of corona viruses, insect, bacteria, human are habitual on that level. There will be no damage. It is natural level. And there will be no internal mutation then. But now, in November last year, New Delhi, I was at that time New Delhi, say more than 700 air quality index. Today, more than 400 air quality index. God has given the limit 30, below 30, and now air quality index more than 400. The body of viruses, bacteria, human, animals cannot accept the changes, these climatic changes. They can't accept. They react immediately. They react immediately. If in the atmosphere carbon dioxide proportion is below 280 ppm, that air is a quiet air. Photosynthesis will happen 100% with the speed. Our respiration will become very well, no problem, no problem. Everything will be set up very well according to biological watch given by the God inside our body, inside the body of the corona, inside the body of the bacteria, pathogenic bacteria. Everything will. But now, carbon dioxide content increase above than 450 ppm. How much we want? Below 280 ppm. Now 450, more than 450, 480 also. This is the new for the living being body. Cannot be accepted. So coronavirus is excited now. Excited. Due to this climate change. When in South Asian countries, Southeast Asian countries, and African countries, the highest daytime temperature will below 36 degrees centigrade. That is acceptable by body of the all living beings, including bacteria, virus, human being, and vegetation. In Europe, in entire history of the Europe, daytime temperature was below 28 degrees centigrade, highest in the summer. Last year, it was more than 42 degrees centigrade. It is a miracle, unnatural, not accepted by viruses, bacteria, human body, animal body. The intensity of the solar light, if below 8,000 foot candle, then it is normal. Below 7,000, below, it is normal. We can accept. It is included in the biological watch. No problem. But now, intensity in May, even in July, August, 10,000 foot candle, 11,000, 12,000 foot candle. Totally changed. Totally changed. In entire history of human being, the younger girl was not entering in the menstruation monthly course before 18-year-old. Now, within 10th year of the age, monthly course is started. It is a totally new for human being. Totally new. So the body is reacting. Virus body also is reacting. So to coincide the changes, to adjust the changes, they are developing themselves by intermutation, cell mutation in the new form. What has happened? Number 1 seat, number 2, number 3, number 4 amino acids, these seats are fixed. But due to the impact of the climate change, now number 1 seat amino acid jump, crossover and sit on the number 4. And that's why the genome is changed and virus is changed in the new form, that is new strain. If we will not neutralize the global warming and climate change, new strains of the viruses and bacteria definitely will continue. And maybe human race may finish in the future. After completion of the Second World War, 1918, there was a Spanish flu in entire world, contagious. 4 crore people were died. 4 crore. 40 million people were died. I don't know how much people will die by the corona. In future, how much people will die by corona, strain number 1, strain number 2, strain number 3, strain number 4, Dorona, Morona, new strains will become. In India, more than 1 crore people suffered by corona and mortality rate was 1.5%. That means 1 crore people was suffered by corona, but only 1.5 lakh people were died. Why? Why not 98.5 lakh people were died? Why they came out through the corona crisis? Medical science says that there is no medicine to recover the corona. Why they suffered? And why they all came out? Only one answer. Those who are having the strong immunity, resistance power, they are cured. They have not died. They came out. And those who are having the weak immunity, resistance power, they are died. Both were taking same medicine. Both were taking same medicine. Those who are died, same medicine they were taking, and those who are not died, same medicine. But why they are died? Due to the losing of immunity. Immunity is the most important part. So medicine is not a remedy. To control corona, strain number 1, strain number 2, strain number 3, cancer, diabetes, heart attack. No, medicine cannot cure. Every cancer patient is taking medicine and chemotherapy. Why they are dying? Why they are dying? If the medicine is remedy, why they are dying? That means medicine is not the remedy. Medicine is not the remedy. To strengthen the resistance power, immunity, that is the real remedy. That is the real remedy. Nobody is thinking about strengthening the immunity. Everybody thinking is about medicine. When coronavirus entered in our body, if it is natural virus, our immune system become active immediately. There are four forces of immune system. One, white blood cell. Second, T lymphocyte cell. Third, B lymphocyte cells. And fourth unit of the military of immunity, basophils and neutrophils. When viruses and bacteria enter in our body, white blood cell become active. And they find out the history of that corona, of the bacteria. What is the history? How many cases are happened in the police station? How many crimes he have done? They are searching the history. Because when the God has sent us on the earth, God has sent all history of all animals, all insects, all bacteria, all horses, all humans in our DNA. These are your friends. You have to work with them. These are your associates. And there should be symbiosis to in each other. And when they get history, that history is given to T lymphocyte cell. Then T lymphocyte cell decide the weapons. Which weapon is best for killing this pathogenic bacteria or these viruses? And when they find out that this weapon is best, and that guideline is given to B lymphocyte cell. This is the weapon, this is the missile, and we have to launch. Then B lymphocyte cell secrete the antibodies, bullets, and kill the bacteria, kill the viruses. If some viruses are coming here and they are not seeing visible, then basophils and neutrophils are coming together. They search out and they eat them and kill them. This is innate immunity given by the God at the time of the birth. A beautiful, fantastic, marvelous system given by the God. Immune system. But this immune system wants energy. This immune system wants enzymes and good bacteria and vital power. This supply chain. Good bacteria create new enzymes. Good bacteria create energy, vital power. And these good bacteria supply all energy, vital power, enzymes, and food to the immune cells. Supply chain. There is a great role of good bacteria in the human cell. There are three types of the bacteria in human body: good bacteria, intermediate bacteria, and bad bacteria. It is called pathogenic bacteria. Intermediate bacteria in large scale. When the good bacteria strand is enhanced, they jump in the good bacteria, they become good bacteria. If bad bacteria strand is enhanced, they jump and they become bad bacteria. NDA, UPA, NDA, UPA. That means to strengthen the unity of the human being, to fight against corona, cancer, diabetes, heart attack, there is a great role to good bacteria, enzymes. Great role. And these good bacteria are killed by poison in chemically grown food and organically grown food. When you eat that food which is grown in chemical farming, in that food, residues of the chemical fertilizers, residues of the chemical insecticides, fungicides, herbicides, hormones, even organic acids, humic acids are coming through the food in our body and are deposited. The residues of all these poisons of fertilizer, insecticides, or in the body cell, human cell, as a toxic garbage, And it is a poison. It is a poison. Kill the good bacteria, kill the enzymes, and destroy all vital forces. And we lose our immunity. When you eat organically grown food, that organic food is having cadmium, arsenic, mercury, lead, and radioactive elements. Thorium, uranium, which are most hazardous heavy metals, a great poisons, are coming in the human cells, deposited as a toxic garbage. It is a poison and destroy good bacteria, enzymes, and neutralize vital power. And when we lose our immunity, corona attack the body, cancer attack the body, diabetes attack the body, and we die. Medicine is not a remedy. To stop the chemically grown food, to stop the organically grown food, and to start the naturally grown food, which is grown under Subhash Palikar natural farming, and that is the real food, poison-free food, nutritious, medicinal food, then that nutritious, natural food supply good bacteria in the body, supply enzymes in the body, supply vital power in the body, and your immune system is going up, it is active, and it fights with the pathogenic bacteria, cancer, diabetes, heart attack, corona, and we become safe. Medicine is not the remedy. Medicine is not the remedy. To create the resistance power, that is the real. And due to the climate change, which new strains are coming of the coronaviruses, SARS viruses, and pathogenic bacteria, new diseases are coming in the new form, and it is because of the climate change. Internal mutation is happened by the climate change. And greenhouse gases are responsible to enhance the climate change and global warming. Carbon dioxide, nitrous oxide, methane are the three main greenhouse gases which are responsible for global warming and climate change. And these greenhouse gases are emitted in huge quantity by chemical farming, organic farming, and also industries. Organic farming, go adharit kushi, cow-based farming is more responsible for emitting these greenhouse gases in huge quantity in the atmosphere. How we can survive? If the government of India will continue chemical farming and organic farming, Satyu, when you utilize cow dung manure under go adharit kushi, in the process of the preparation of the cow dung manure, actinomycetes decompose carbonic material and carbon is released through cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost. 46 to 48% carbon is existed in the manures. Actinomycetes decompose the carbonic material, matter, compounds, release the carbon. That carbon is coming in the atmosphere, combined with the atmospheric oxygen by oxidation process. Carbon dioxide is created, it is deposited in the atmosphere, living up to 120 years, and that carbon dioxide is a greenhouse gas which is responsible for global warming and climate change. Yes, when you utilize cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost in go adharit kushi, organic farming, you become responsible for global warming and climate change. During the composting process, inside the cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost, the ammonic material, proteinous material are decomposed. First, the ammonic material That means proteinous material inside the manures, compost, vermicompost, cow dung manure, are decomposed first by the bacteria, Nitrosomonas and Nitrococcus bacteria, and that ammonia is converted into nitrites in the nitrites. That means first the urease enzymes become active. They break down the molecule of the urea or ammonic compounds, proteins. Ammonia is released. That ammonia is splitted, decomposed in second stage. My Nitrosomonas and Nitrococcus bacteria, ammonia is converted into nitrites. Then, in the third stage, nitrites are converted into nitrates. Nitrites are converted into nitrates by Nitrobacter and Penicillium funguses in the third stage. Then in the fourth stage, these nitrates are decomposed, converted into free nitrogen by denitrifying bacteria and Micrococcus bacteria. And this free nitrogen is coming in the atmosphere. That free nitrogen is oxidized by oxygen in the atmosphere. Nitrous oxide is created, emitted in the atmosphere, and this nitrous oxide is a greenhouse gas which are responsible for global warming and climate change. When you practice chemical farming and organic farming, you become responsible for global warming and climate change, which is responsible for self-mutation or new strains and losing of the immunity. Inside the cow dung manure pit, inside the compost pit, vermicompost pit, anaerobic bacteria, we do not want oxygen for their survival. That anaerobic bacteria become active. They decompose the material compounds and very hazardous poisonous gases are created, just like hydrogen sulfide, H2S, methane, kraton, and all other poisonous gases. This methane is emitted in huge quantity by anaerobic bacteria through the cow dung manure pit, vermicompost, and compost pit. And this methane is greenhouse gas which is responsible for global warming, climate change. And at last, when you utilize cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost on the surface of the soil, these all manures, even organic fertilizers also are having 46% stable carbon. And when the daytime temperature start to enhance more than 20 degrees centigrade temperature, this stable carbon is converted into unstable carbon. And when daytime temperature enhance above than 36 degrees centigrade, this unstable carbon is converted into volatile carbon. That volatile carbon is released, coming in the atmosphere, again oxidized by the oxygen with the oxygen in the atmosphere, and by this oxidation process, carbon dioxide is created, emitting in the atmosphere, is responsible for global warming and climate change. No organic carbon is deposited in the soil. No. Entire carbon is volatilized. How we can support? Go adhari Krishi? Very dangerous, very hazardous. How we can support organic farming? How we can support traditional farming? It is very bad, very bad. Without banning the chemical farming, organic farming and go adhari Krishi, we can restrict the global warming and climate change, and without neutralization of the climate change, new strains, we can control the new strains of the corona, and we can't stop the diseases, cancer, diabetes, heart attack. In Subhash Palikar natural farming, we are not utilizing chemical fertilizer. We are not utilizing cow dung manure, compost, vermicompost, biodynamic, any culture. Go Amrutam. No. We are not utilizing any organic fertilizer and oil cakes. No single gram of the greenhouse gas is emitted in Subhash Palikar natural. In chemical farming, residues are burned. On air quality is increased, global warming is increased. In Subhash Palikar natural farming, we are not burning the residues of the crop. We are utilizing entire residues as a mulching on the surface of soil. With the Jivamrutam, humus is created, and that humus is the fertility and productivity of the soil, and carbon content is increased very fast. We want 2.5% minimum carbon in the soil, maximum 5% carbon we want. Today, only 0.3%. Sujalam, Sufalam, Malaji Sitalam. No, it is not the correct message. Soil become desert and barren. So to fight with the corona, cancer, diabetes, heart attack, the new strains, only solution, poison-free food, nutritious food, medicinal food, grown under only Subhash Palikar natural farming. No remedy. You show me any solution, I will accept. But nobody is listening. We are the solution, but nobody is accepting. Government of India is against Subhash Palikar natural farming. Against. Yes. Niti Aayog is against Subhash Palikar natural farming. All these farmers organizations are against Subhash Palikar natural farming. Bharatiya Kisan Sangha is strongly opponent of the Subhash Palikar natural farming. Strongly. But we will not oppose the government of India, Niti Aayog. We will support to the program Self-Reliant India, Atmanirbhar Bharata, given by the first time in the history of India by Honorable Prime Minister Narendra Modi, first time. What are policies about economics and all other agriculture and corporate farming? We will not think about it because we have all our own solutions. We will support this program, Self-Reliant India. And without self-reliant 6.5 lakh villages, it is not possible to become self-reliant. And without self-reliant farmer, it is totally impossible self-reliant rural economy. If Honorable Narendra Modi ji wants self-reliant India, Atmanirbhar Bharata, only way to become self-reliant farmers, and it is not happened with the chemical farming, organic farming, Vedas farming, and all this karma kanda, nothing. Only it can be possible by Subhash Palekar Nachatbhai. We have the models, best model you see and come together and observe. We have the solutions. Due to the corona crisis and global recession is intensifying again and again. And due to the recession and global corona crisis, industry will launch robot-guided automated machines and artificial intelligence. It is started now. Because robot-guided automated machine is now suffering by cancer, diabetes, heart attack, corona. These machines do not demand 7th pay commission, 8th pay commission. If you supply energy, they will activate and start their work. When one robot-guided automated machine will launch in the factory, 100 youth will become jobless. Jobs will not be created by industry sector. And due to lack of the revenue, none of the government is having the capacity to create the new jobs. And every year, millions of the students are coming out from the universities with the degrees in hand, not having creativity, not having skill, and not having innovation. Totally useless for the job. What they will do? What they will do? What they will do? MA, MCom, BA, BCom, MSc, engineer, BTech, high-tech. Useless. Hunger in the stomach, anger in the mind. Violence will be created. And that violence started in African countries. It is a starting point. And maybe in future, this new generation without job will create big violence. It has happened in the past. It has happened in the today also. So it is very necessary to channelize this youth force in the creation. And creation is only exist in the nature, in the natural farming. When you sow one seed, we get thousands of the seed. Creation. We create. So no job. And those youth who are getting job, they are getting 10,000, 8,000 rupees salary, working 12 hours continuous. And 10 youth are residing in one room, one latrine for 100. Sakshat Narakpuri, slum area. No future. And due to corona crisis, they came back to the villages. And new corona will come, maybe possible. I don't say that it will not come. Or it will come. No. I will not comment, but maybe possibility. Then jobs, no job, no service, no possibility. Monarch, Rajak. Only agriculture sector can create the jobs. Only. Which agriculture? Chemical farming? No. Organic? No. More dangerous. Organic? No. More dangerous. Only natural farming. Subhash Palekar natural will create. And so I am giving 1 acre model in every episode. You establish 1 acre model, Hurler model, food forest model, Palekar food forest model. After 1 year, definitely you will get minimum 3 lakh rupees. 100% guarantee 3 lakh. 3 lakh. 25,000 rupees salary in your home. Giving services to your mother and father, your soil mother, Gomata, and your family, your wife, your children. And you will become the owner, manufacturer, industrialist, and producer. That model I have given last time. An Indian model. This is the model, last time model. You have taken all details I have given. You have written also. Today I am giving new model. In that last model, calculation. Papaya 680 plants in that model, 1 acre model. We are getting Deshi papaya, local papaya, 100 kg on one plant, one tree. But I will not take 100, I will not 50. I will take 40 kg, only 40 kg. Throughout the year, we get production. 680 plants multiplied by 40 kg, we get 27 ton per year production of papaya. And minimum 10 rupees. We are selling 40 rupees per kg, okay, but minimum 10 rupees in the rate of chemical farming. When we will sell, you will get 2 lakh rupees, minimum 2 lakh rupees from papaya in this model after 1 year. We have 340 banana plant. And bunch weight, we are taking 50 kg, 60 kg, 30 kg. But I will not take. I will only 20 kg. Average weight 20. 340 plants of the banana in 1 acre, last model. 20 kg, that means we are getting 7 ton of the banana. We are selling by our banana 40 rupees per kg, but 20 rupees kg. As a naturally grown percentage. We are getting 1,36,000 rupees from the banana. Sugarcane, we have 340 families in that 1 acre last model. In one sugarcane family, we get minimum 12 to 48 sugarcane. We are taking minimum 12 each family. That means we are getting 4 ton of the sugarcane, 4,080 sugarcane plants, and minimum 2 kg weight. We have 5 kg, 3 kg, but minimum 2 kg. So we have got 8 ton of the sugarcane and minimum 10% recovery. 10% recovery of the jaggery. We are getting 800 kg jaggery. We are selling 100 rupees, but we will not take 100, we 60 rupees per kg. Okay. We are getting 50,000 rupees. 50,000. In the first year. That means 2 lakhs will be papaya, 1,36,000 of banana and 50,000 jaggery. 3,86,000. 3,86,000 in the first year. We have taken minimum prices, minimum, which are taken by chemically grown, minimum. In the second year, after second year, pomegranate, guava, custard apple, mango, apple, high density plantation. How many? 450 total plants. And minimum 10 kg we will take. Only 10 kg. 40 fruits on one by thinning. Only 40. 4,500 kg. And you say in the open market, you say chemically grown fruits, 40 rupees, 50 rupees per kg. We will take 40 rupees kg. We are selling 100 but 40 rupees kg. We are getting 1,80,000 rupees. That means 5,66,000 rupees. And chili, garlic, turmeric, vegetables, 40,000 rupees. 6 lakh after second year. This is the minimum expectation, Maximum, God will give. So this model is most important. Now entire South India, Northeast India, that means Nagaland, Manipur, Tripura, Meghalaya, Arunachal Pradesh, Assam, Bengal, Jharkhand, Odisha, and coastal area of Telangana, Rayalaseema, coastal area of Andhra Pradesh, and Karnataka, Tamil Nadu, and Kerala, Maharashtra, Saurashtra, and also foothills of the Himalayas in Kashmir, Uttarakhand, and Himachal Pradesh. I am giving one best model, that is coconut model, in which coconut, areca nut, black pepper, coffee, cocoa, cardamom, nutmeg, even cinnamon, banana, papaya, chili, turmeric, ginger, pulses, oil seeds, groundnut, and millets also, and vegetables. That model is most important now. 36 by 36. Write down. 36 by 36. Palekar food forest model. 36 by 36 feet. Palekar, Subhash Palekar model. Food forest model. In which the spacing between two lines and 2 plants of the coconut, 36 foot, 36 feet. You know, coconut is a kalparuksha. Once you have planted coconut, coconut is giving continuous production up to 200 years, 300 years. West Coast all, continuous production. Future generation will take the benefits once you are planted. In chemical farming, one coconut tree cannot give more than 100 nuts or 150 nuts. But in Subhash Palekar natural farming, we see the miracle. 300 nuts on one plant. Sold on the price of 20 rupees minimum. Naturally grown. And coconut oil, the best oil, derived from the coconut ball immediately in the wooden coal mill, oil mill. It is a medicine utilized in the food preparation and to apply on the hairs also. And coconut chutney is very famous in entire India. And that is the real medicine. The black hairs, South Indian mothers and sisters, totally 100% black hair due to the coconut. Coconut fruits are not eaten by monkeys, not eaten by the wild animals and birds. Safe, 100% safe. It is not necessary to climb on the tree to harvest the coconut, not necessary. Because we are selling matured coconut. And when the coconut is matured on the tree, after maturation, automatically fallen down on the surface of the soil. Automatically. Only where to pick up. Only where to pick up. No monkey, no birds, no wild animals, and no harvesting, nothing, automatically we get the production. West Coastal is the best variety. No hybrid varieties. No. T and D and D and T. No. Hi, you can imply dwarf variety, but dwarf varieties are giving only production up to 35 years, not more than 35 years. No. We have to select the seeds of the coconut. Those trees of the coconut which are old than 30 years old, more than 30 years old, 30 years old. It is the real productive stage of the coconut. We have to select those trees which are having a big bunch, a best quality nuts, maximum nuts in the bunch on the tree. Best quality nuts. No insect, no disease. Umbrella shape canopy. Green leaves. Best quality tree. A stump, white stump. You bind the red thread to that plant, selected plant. sent by the god for seed purpose. Selection should be continued until you get the best trees which will fulfill our all demands as a best seed material. You bind red thread to that stump. Then when the matured fruits will be fallen down of that selected trees, you collect for seed purpose. After collection, you again select the topmost seeds, nuts from the collected seeds for seed purpose. And then those seeds can be raised in the nursery, and those plants can be transplanted to our 1 acre model. So 36 by 36 coconut. 9 feet by 9 feet areca nut. We want local areca nut because local areca nut is having the capacity to survive in natural calamity and climate change under Subhash Palekar natural. No footfall. In chemical farming, you see the great footfall. In Palekar natural farming, no footfall. In your area, which areca nut variety is continued? Local areca nut variety. Since thousands of years or hundreds of years, you select that variety. You select areca nut trees which are having more than 30-year-old age limit, more than 30-year-old, which are having the umbrella shape, a wide stump, and beautiful leaves, natural canopy, green leaves, best nut bunches, highest quality of the nuts, highest bunches, no disease, no attack. You bind red thread to that selected plant. In areca nut also, when the nuts are matured, automatically fallen down. And monkeys are not eating the areca nut, birds are not eating, wild animals are not eating. That means totally safe. No harvesting plan problem. After selection of the best plants of the areca nut, which are bound by red thread, and when automatically the matured nuts will be fallen down of areca nut, you have to collect and select topmost nuts for seed purpose. Raise in the nursery, and then nursery plants can be transplanted. We want Karimunda local variety of black pepper. Karimunda, best variety, local variety of the black pepper. We will raise the black pepper on the stem of coconut and areca nut also. Areca nut also. in between two areca nut, 9 feet by 9 feet distance. In South India, I have seen they are keeping 4 feet only, but they are not getting the production. Not getting the production. And this is severe disease attack and nut fall. But under Subhash Palékar natural farming models in entire South India, you see the best stump, best tree of areca nut, maximum bunches and maximum bunch nuts production. So black pepper, Karimunda, I will give the nursery address, phone number, in which only Subhash Palékar natural farming technology is adopted. No chemicals are utilized. Only Ghana in that nursery near Shimoga, Sagar Taluka. I will give the address, phone number. Otherwise, in your state, where there is a local varieties are available in the nursery, you can utilize. In chemical farming, Penure 1, Penure 2, hybrid varieties of black pepper has given less production in chemical farming. In Subhash Palékar natural farming. Penure 1, Penure 2 has given more production than local variety of the black pepper. But in Subhash Palékar natural farming, local variety of black pepper Karimunda has given more production than Penure 1, Penure 2 and all other hybrid varieties. And you know, we can grow black pepper on any stem. On mango also, yes. On mango also, on the your gawa also, any fruit tree, on the wall also, on the soil surface also. It's beautiful production. When you utilize Jivamrutam Ghana Jivamrutam. Now, under in between two areca nut, we will take coffee, cocoa, cardamom, nutmeg or cinnamon. And in the center line of the 9 feet, in one belt, we will take the sugarcane and banana. Yes, sugarcane and banana. Sugarcane for jaggery preparation, I will give the procedure how we can manufacture jaggery in our home. I will give definitely. For fodder, as a fodder, sugarcane as a fodder, and for mulching purpose also. Once you have planted sugarcane, no planting again. It become productive every year. Continuous return. So you take this model in your mobile. You take this model in your mobile. You can download at any time from YouTube, and by zoom you can identify very well. Take the photo. Now I will focus the symbols. Take the photo. Symbols. You see the symbols and trench also. And you see the lines. Number 1, number 2 line, number 3 line. Then 9 feet belt. Again number 4, number 5, number 6. Again 9 feet belt. Again 1, 2, 3. Write down. In this model, every fruit tree is having the spacing 4.5 feet by 4.5 feet. 4.5 feet by 4.5 feet. Every tree. Write down. At the distance of 4.5 feet, there are 3 lines in one cluster. There are 3 lines in one cluster. 4.5 feet, 4.5 feet. Number 1 line, then number 2 line on 4.5 feet, number 3 line 4.5 feet. 1, 2, 3 line. 1, 2, 3 line, 4.5 feet, 4.5 feet. Just we have seen in the screen. After 3 line cluster, after 3rd line, 9 feet vacant belt. After line number 3, just you can see, after line number 3, there is a 9 feet vacant belt. That means in between 3 line and line number 4, there is a 9 feet distance. In between line number 3 and line number 4, 9 feet distance, 9 feet belt. Again 3 line cluster. Again 3 line cluster. Again 9 feet belt. That means 3 line, 9 feet belt, 3 lines, 9 feet belt, 9 feet belt, 3 lines, 19 belt, 9 feet belt. It should be continued. This sequence will be continued up to last boundary of the path. Okay. Every tree is coming at the spacing of 4.5 feet. Every tree is coming at the spacing of 4.5. Now look at the board. Look at the board. There is a blue color plus round symbol, line number 2. In line number 2, plus round shape symbol in blue color, that is coconut. That is coconut. That is coconut. Then swastik symbol after 4.5 feet, banana. Then swastik symbol, banana. You can see on the screen very well. Then there is a triangle in green color. At the 4.5 distance feet, there is sugarcane. Then again banana, again sugarcane, again banana, again sugarcane, and again banana, and last coconut. Round shape, blue color symbol, coconut. Write down, that means in the line number 2, in line number 2, first tree coconut, then banana, then sugarcane, then banana, then sugarcane, then banana, then sugarcane, then banana, and coconut. Write down, that means there is a 36 feet distance between two coconut. There is a 36 feet distance between two coconut, round shaped coconut. You will see in the screen, on the screen. And in between two coconut, in between two coconut, in between two coconut, 4 trees of banana 4 trees of a banana. You can calculate. You see, 4 trees. Swastik Chinna. And 3 families of sugarcane. Green color, triangle, symbol, sugarcane. 4 banana and 3 sugarcane. This is number 2, line number 2. Line number 2. Okay. Now, line number 3 and line number 4, write down. Line number 3 and line number 4 and line number 6 and line number 1 again. Line number 3 and line number 4. Okay, we will take 2 only. We have taken already line number 2. Now line number 3 and line number 4. The first is a pink color round shape symbol. You see, number 3 and number 4, pink color round shape symbol. Pink color round shape symbol. That is coffee, cocoa, cardamom, coffee, cocoa, cardamom, nutmeg. We will give the size, small size to the nutmeg by pruning. Cinnamon, coffee, cocoa, cardamom, nutmeg, cinnamon. Some lines of the coffee, some lines of the cocoa, some lines cardamom, some lines of the nutmeg, and some lines of the cinnamon, or anyone. Only coffee, only coffee. Only cocoa, only cocoa. Only cardamom, only cardamom. You have to select. That is your problem. That is not my problem. In plain area, that pink color round shape symbol in plain area in entire world, mango, high density plantation, mango, guava, custard apple, mango, guava, custard apple, pomegranate, apple, yes, in plain area on same symbol. With the other convert area, coffee, cocoa, with the coffee, cocoa, cardamom area, coffee, cocoa, cardamom, nutmeg. But in plain area, where there is no coffee, cocoa, but they can take coffee, no problem, in throughout India. But they have to take the fruit trees in high density plantation. Mango, guava, pomegranate, custard apple. Even orange, sweet orange also, lemon also, in high density plantation. Not big tree will give the size of 4 feet wide and 5 feet height only. Every year we will prune it. Why high density plantation? These are causes, reasons. What will happen? A huge tree, a mango and fruit tree, sapota and cashew nut and a big tree, guava, where to climb for harvesting. Minimum 5 labors are required for harvesting bubble. 5 labors. And 2 rupees wheat, 3 rupees rice. Nobody is coming for working as a labor. No. No. How we can harvest? This year 20 rupees per kg cotton picking. Nobody is coming for picking. That means in the market 50 rupees rate and 20 rupees only for picking. Entire cotton are fallen down. No labor is available. So harvesting, we can't do the harvesting in time due to the labor deficiency. But when you give the size 5 feet height and 5 to 6 feet wide, family member also can harvest very easily. Very easily, we can cut down the fruit, selected fruit. No labor is required. No labor is required. That is the first reason. Second reason, monkeys. There is a huge tree. Monkey jump from one to another tree. And they damage maximum, eat minimum, damage maximum. They have to eat, okay. You eat, but don't damage. They are damaging maximum. They will eat one mango and 100 mango will be fallen down by jumping. Not, we can't control the monkeys. But what has happened? If we will give high density plantation, 5 feet height and 5 to 6 feet width or 4 feet width, we can control the monkeys very well because we can see throughout. We can control very easily. Thinning is most important. And we have avoided it. The city consumer do not eat by tongue. They eat by eyes. They want bigger size. Bigger size. They do not want small size. You do not get the money. Suppose if there are 2 small fruits on one branch, 10. If there are 10 fruits on one branch, and if you will not thin, we will allow all 10 fruits, size will be minimum. Size will not increase. And 2 rupee fruit, 20 rupees you get only by 10 fruits, nobody will demand. Nobody. But when you thin, when the fruits are small, amongst these 10, you have to remove 6. You have to remove 6 and keep only 4. Keep only 4 to develop. You get 500 kg, 500 gram per fruit, a big size. 50 rupees per fruit, you get 200 rupees. 200 rupees. If you keep 10, you will get 20 rupees. You will keep only 4, you will get 200 rupees. Because consumers are not eating by tongue, they are eating by the eyes. So thinning is most important. But you want to thinning a big tree, you have to climb. And thinning is totally impossible. Totally impossible. A great labor you want, labor deficiency. It is not possible to do the thinning. But when you give the small size, 5 feet height and 5 to 6 feet wide, small children also can take the thinning. Family member can take the thinning, do the thinning, and no labor is required. No labor is required. Birds are eating the matured fruit. Very damage. Very damage. A big army is coming of the birds and they are damaging the fruits. You can't get the quality. You can't get the quality. You want to cover the net on the big tree, it is not possible. Very costly. But when you give the small size, 5 feet height and 5 to 6 feet wide width, you can cover the entire plant by net, a thin net. Not so costly. Not so costly. Then when you cover the entire plant by the net, no damage is done by the monkeys, no damage is done by the your birds, and even sun burning also can be controlled. Sun burning also can be controlled. And you can continue the utilization, same net up to 10, 14 years. Government of Himachal Pradesh has given the subsidy to the farmers, big subsidy, to purchase this net. It can be done by your government also. Only 2 governments have launched Subhash Parekar natural farming throughout India. Only 2 governments. Himachal Pradesh government and Gujarat government. Acharya Deodatji, he is a campaign leader of our Subhash Parekar natural mass movement. In Haryana, Kurukshetra, a Gurukulam, 200-acre land under Subhash Parekar natural farming. When he was deputed as a governor of Himachal Pradesh and taking oath, immediately evening he called me. Sir, I want to change the Himachal Pradesh. You give the time. Then I have given my workshops throughout Himachal Pradesh. And Himachal Pradesh totally changed. Every farmer now under Subhash Palekar National. The same apple production in the first year double. Every farmer is very happy. Honorable Chief Minister, Agriculture Minister, and all the staff of Himachal Pradesh is working very fast, very hard. And now Acharya Devji is the governor of Gujarat. He was deputed by Honorable Narendra Modi ji. And Gujarat government has organized my big workshops. 25,000 farmers listen my workshop for 9 days. And now entire state is converted into Subhash Palekar National. Chief Minister himself and Agriculture Minister trying best. And Acharya Devji, one governor, what can do? It is a model. A big changes can be done by governor. It is the example given by the Honorable Acharya Devji. Sathiyo, so high density plantation is most essential. Undertaking our all problems which can be solved. Number 3 and number 4. Then after fruit tree or coffee cocoa at the 4.5 distance, 5 feet distance, a star symbol in black color. Star symbol in black color, that is areca nut. That is areca nut. Areca nut and black nut. Then after areca nut, again fruit tree or coffee cocoa. Again areca nut, again coffee cocoa or mango, again areca nut. It should be continued. Write down. In line number 3 and 4, alternate coffee cocoa and alternate areca nut. One by one, continuous. One coffee, one areca nut, one coffee, one areca nut, one coffee, one areca nut in hill area, and in plain area, mango, pomegranate, custard apple, guava, and next papaya, mango, papaya, mango, papaya, mango, papaya, guava, papaya, guava, papaya, guava, papaya, pomegranate, papaya, pomegranate, papaya, pomegranate, papaya, custard apple, papaya, custard apple, papaya, custard apple, papaya. This sequence will be continued up to last one. Line number 3 and line number 4. 9. Now write down line number 5. In the center line, line number 5. Look at the screen, line number 5. First is sugarcane. Green color, triangle symbol. Green color, triangle symbol, sugarcane. Then swastik, banana, 4.5 feet. Again, sugarcane, banana, sugarcane, banana, sugarcane, banana, continued up to the last boundary at a distance of 4.5 feet. Line number 5, sugarcane, banana, sugarcane, banana, sugarcane, banana, sugarcane, banana, continue. Okay. Then, line number 6 and line number 1. Line number 6 and line number 1 again. Again, coffee, cocoa, areca nut, coffee, cocoa, areca nut. Same sequence. Coffee, cocoa, round shape, areca nut, star. Coffee, cocoa, areca nut, coffee, areca nut, coffee, areca nut, coffee, areca nut. In hill area, and in plain area, mango, papita, mango, papaya, mango, papaya, continuous. Line number 6 and line number 1. Then next line number 2. Next line number 2. Round shape, blue color symbol, coconut, coconut. Then banana, coconut, then banana, then sugarcane, then banana, then sugarcane, then banana, then sugarcane, then banana, and coconut. Coconut. Write down. In between two coconut, 36 feet distance. In between two coconut, 36 feet distance. And in between two coconut, in between two coconuts, 4 banana and 3 sugarcane in alternate sequence. 4 banana and 3 sugarcane. You can see. Then again 2, 3, 4 it will be continued lines. Well done. Palekar food forest model cultivation. After harvesting of the previous crop, After harvesting of the previous crop, collect the residues of the previous crop and dump in any corner for mulching purpose. Then cultivate the soil very well. Then cultivate the soil very well and dry in the sunlight. Cultivate the soil very well and dry in the sunlight. Before last cultivation, Namaste Vandan. Before last cultivation, broadcast 400 kg Ghanajivamritam on 1 acre surface of the soil. Broadcast 400 kg Ghanajivamritam on 1 acre land with equal distribution. It should be distributed in equal quantity with equal distribution. What to broadcast it? Minimum 400 kg Ghanajivamritam. Minimum. Then irrigate the land. Surface irrigation. Then irrigate the land with surface irrigation so that the seeds of the weeds will be germinated, so that the seeds inside the soil of the weeds will be germinated due to this moisture availability. And when soil become green by the seedlings of the weeds, when soil will become green by the seedlings of the weeds, cultivate the soil again. Cultivate the soil again to control the weeds. To control the weeds. Near about 60% weeds are controlled. Near about 60% weeds are controlled by this precautionary measure. Now, draw the vertical and horizontal lines at the distance of 4.5 feet. You see on the board, you see the lines, vertical and horizontal. To create the squares, draw the vertical and horizontal lines at the distance of 4.5 feet to create the squares, as you are seeing on the screen. Then, where there are symbols of the plants, where there is a symbol on the squares, in the model, where there are symbols, all symbol, 4.5 feet by 4.5 feet distance, dig the pit. Write down, dig the pit on the square, given 1.5 feet wide, 1.5 feet long, and 1.5 feet deep. Dig the pits on each square of the three lines, every three lines, 1.5 feet long, 1.5 feet wide, and 1.5 feet deep. The pits were to dig on each square in every three lines well. Keep the soil near the pit. Keep the removed soil near the pit in the heap. Then spread this heap slightly of the soil. Spread this heap of the soil slightly, every heap. And add 20% Ghanajivaamrutam of the soil on that soil. Suppose 2 kg soil. 25% means half kg Ghanajivaamrutam. 25% of the soil, you add Ghanajivaamrutam on the soil. If 4 kg, 1 kg Ghanajivaamrutam. If 2 kg soil, half kg Ghanajivaamrutam. On that side. That is most essential. It is most essential. Then add 500 millijivaamrutam. Then add 500 millijivaamrutam on that heap. Then add small quantity of the pieces of the leaves, dried leaves, for carbon purpose on their soil. Cut down the dried leaves or your waste of the soybean, waste of the black gram, green gram, or Bengal gram. You can utilize this much quantity only, this much quantity on one heap. Every heap you have to add, every heap, to prepare the live soil, सजीव मिट्टी. Then mix it by the spade, vertical and horizontal on both sides. Mix that soil, Jivamrutam, and pieces of this waste straw. Mix it very well and prepare the heap near the pit. Prepare the heap near the pit. Within 48 hours, nursery soil will be prepared. Within 48 hours, nursery soil will be prepared. Then bring the seedlings from the nursery. Remove the plastic bag. Remove the plastic bag. Then pick up the stem of the seedling by left hand tightly. Pick up the seedling stem by left hand. Then take Bijamrutam in Magga in right hand. Take Bijamrutam in Magga in right hand. Then keep the seedling in the pit so that all roots will be hung in the pit, in the center of the pit. Keep the roots of the seedling in the center of the pit, catching by left hand. So that stem will be upon the surface. Only roots will be inside the pit. Then pour the Bijamrutam on the roots of the seedling by right hand. Then pour the Bijamrutam on the roots of the seedling by right hand, so that roots will be treated and there will be no attack of the Fusarium, nematode, phytophthora, harmful funguses, and pathogenic bacteria. By treating Bijamrutam to the roots, no pathogenic bacteria will attack, just like Fusarium, Pseudomonas. Pathogens will be controlled, nematodes will be controlled, and phytophthora, harmful funguses will be controlled by this Bijamrutam. And by utilizing Bijamrutam, the roots create the relations between the stepmother soil, because it is a stepmother, real mother in the nursery, immediately. Due to this Bijamrutam, the roots create the best relation with the mother soil immediately. After pouring the Bijamrutam, keep the magga and pour the soil, nursery soil in the pit. Add the nursery soil in the pit. Put around the plant. Fill up the pit by nursery soil around the seedling. And while pouring, adding the nursery soil, you press soil very well. Every time you press the soil. So that there will be no vacuole inside near the root. Otherwise, water is deposited, stunted, and roots are spoiled. So we have to press it soil very well. Arrange the more soil near the stump and give the slope on all sides. While pouring the soil, while adding, filling the pit by soil, nursery soil, you take more soil near the stem and give the slope on all sides. So that the rainwater and irrigation water will not stop there, immediately will go up in the trenches. So that rainwater and irrigation water will not stay there and roots will not spoil. Immediately that rainwater will run and coming in the pit immediately, in the trench immediately. Will come in the trench, in the central line or two lines, and WAPSA will be created near the root zone. Then spray Jivamrutam by rose can on that soil around the shielding. Then spray Jivamrutam on that fill-up soil around the shielding by rose can. Or you can sprinkle by hand also, no problem. If those coin is not available, don't care, on the by hand also. Then cover the entire soil around the shielding by mulching, straw mulching, having 4 inch, 4.5 inch density. Then cover the entire fill-up soil by straw mulching. It is most essential, by straw mulching. Write down why straw mulching. Why straw mulching we have to cover. Number 1, straw mulching create the microclimate. Straw mulching create the microclimate near the root zone Straw mulching create the microclimate near the root zone. Speedily so that the roots can adjust with the new soil immediately. So that roots can adjust with the soil immediately and microorganisms through the Jivamrutam give the symbiosis to the roots very well. Sahajivana, symbiosis. Do the symbiosis with the roots very well. Number 2, if there is no mulching, the raindrops are coming by the speed of 30 feet per second. If there is no mulching, the raindrops are coming with the speed of 30 feet per second. And they dig the pit, small pits in the soil, Raindrops create the holes in the soil by speedily incoming, and roots are become open. Roots are become open, and fertile soil is dissolved in the water and going back outside the soil. But this mulching will neutralize the speed of the incoming raindrops. This mulching neutralizes the speed of incoming raindrops, and there will be no damage to the soil. There will be no damage to the soil. Number 3, hot waves mulching save the roots and microorganisms. Mulching save the roots and microorganisms inside the soil from hot waves having higher intensity, cold waves high speed blowing air, cyclonic raindrops, birds and insects. So it is very essential to cover the entire soil around the shielding by storm mulch. Then sprinkle the water on the mulching by rose can. Then sprinkle the water after adding the soil, filling the pit and adding the mulching. Then sprinkle the water on the mulching in that quantity so that water will be percolated through the mulching, inside the soil. Water will be percolated through the mulching inside the soil so that the roots will get the moisture. roots will get the moisture. Excessive water from the root zone will come out in the trenches. Excessive water will come out in the trenches under the pressure of gravitational force. Under the pressure of gravitational force, excessive water will come out, and wapsa will be created. Wapsa will be created. Now we have planted already. We have planted all seedlings: coconut, areca nut, coffee, cocoa, banana, sugarcane, papaya, entire. Okay. Now, write down. In between two lines, in between two lines, in between unit two lines, there is a 4.5 feet gap. You see on the screen. In between two each line, in the 3-line cluster, 4.5 feet gap. In between number 1 and number 2, 4.5 feet. Number 2, number 3, 4.5 feet. Number 4, number 5, 4.5 feet. Number 5, number 6, 4.5 feet. Again, number 1, number 2, 4.5 feet. In the center of this 4.5 feet gap, write down, in the center of each 4.5 feet gap, you draw the trenches having 2 feet width in the center of the 4.5 feet belt. You take the trenches having 2 feet wide and 1 feet deep, V shape, as like shown on the screen. You see on the screen. You see on the screen, we see between two lines, 4.5 feet distance, and in the center, 2 feet wide, 1 feet deep trenches. You see. So, 2 feet width of the trench, 2 feet width of the trench, and one and quarter feet the bed, and this bed also 1 feet and 3 inch. This bed 1 feet and 3 inch, and this bed also 1 feet and 3 inch on the both side. In the center of the 9-feet belt also, see in the screen, on the screen, in the center of the 9-feet belt also, take the trenches 2 feet wide and 1 feet deep. In the center of the 9-feet belt, just you can see on the screen, you can see the trench, same 2 feet wide and 1 feet deep, V shape. So we have taken the trenches and we have planted the seed material. Now intercrops is most essential. Before that, we have started this Back to Nature magazine, English magazine, from September. And these models will be included in January issue. All these models I will give in January issue. Back to Nature, total color, best page, paper, and best quality. You can see the pictures and best quality fruits. Inside also there are so many pictures and best articles. I was editor for 3 years of Balitaja magazine, I know. Without taking advertisement, it is not possible to continue magazine. It's totally impossible without taking the advertisement. But we have decided we will not give any advertisement. No, we will not give any advertisement. Only we will give the articles. It is not possible. So it is now in loss. So when you subscribe this magazine, you will help to this movement. You will get all information in your home. This is the sugarcane jaggery unit special issue. You will see. In January issue, we will give these models. So I request you please subscribe this magazine, 600 rupees annual subscription. For subscribe, you write down the mobile number of Amit Palekar. Write down Amit Palekar 96 731 62240. Again, I would like to repeat. Amit Palekar 96 731 62240. 96 731 62240. You subscribe from September issue so that all articles you can read. And we will continue this model in next Sunday also, evening, because intercrops and Joambutam management, spray schedule, and all the, I will give detailed information. And also, if you want 24 by 24 in the place of 36 by 36, so you have to reduce 3 feet distance between two lines. Now we are giving 4.5 feet. We want 24 by 24 model of the coconut. You take 3 feet distance between two lines. Same 3 by 3, 3 by 3, and 6 feet belt in between two. It is easy, no problem. So we will stop today and we'll resume next Sunday evening. Thank you very much.